This is kind of a hard one to talk about, but I feel like it's really important. So I want to talk about cutting, and I was doing really good. I didn't cut for 3 months or so. I think I got up to maybe 4 or 5 months, and I was really reluctant to actually talk about why I started again because I really want to inspire hope in the sense that things can get better because things have gotten so much better for me and my OCD is gone for the most part. And, but I really just, I feel like I can finally do this now because I'm realizing that I didn't fail, and that it's not that I can't change, it's just that I had some more learning to do and I just wasn't ready to stop before. And so what happened was, the conviction I felt that brought me into my therapist's office, the one that helped me do it in the first place, that strong sense of want, like I wanted to stop, that was gone. And I think it's because I had a really tough couple weeks. I was really depressed and everything came back, like I started food deprivation again. I was taking pills. I was drinking again. I was cutting, and not just cutting. I was really cutting like a lot more than I used to. So the frequency was just there, and I felt hopeless. I felt like I messed up. I can never change. Like, what's the point, And even when things got better and I wasn't so depressed, and I got out of it. Um, I didn't really stop cutting, and I didn't really try hard not to. Like, when that urge came up, before I would just handle it and use my tools from therapy, and this time I just I didn't even care. I felt apathetic, and, you know, that sense of relief, that almost high I felt from cutting that was kind of gone too. Like, it wasn't even really working that well anymore. And so my last therapy session, I brought that up and I mentioned that I just, I wish I had that want to stop and I don't know why it's gone exactly. And I, um, I couldn't really get that much relief from cutting anymore anyways. And not just that, I was having trouble feeling anything. I used to be such an empathic person and it was just kind of gone. And, people would have these intense emotional conversations with me and I felt just nothing. And it's like, I don't even feel bad for you as a person. Like, I just don't feel much. And it was creeping over into a lot of parts of my life. And I just wasn't feeling anything. Like, my supposed highs were pretty mediocre and my lows were just sort of subdued. Everything just felt clouded and together and there was no animation in my life. And I didn't know what was going on, but my therapist said, there's a direct link. If you numb yourself out, if you cut yourself to kill emotion, like, this is going to happen. Like, the more you cut, the less you're going to feel. And you can't take away pain without taking away passion. You have to have both. And if you decide you can't tolerate one, you're going to lose the other. And I just, I started crying and I just felt something. I felt like I'd found my reason. I found my heart in this whole thing, and I felt like what was different about it was that before when I stopped, it was dependent on all these outside factors, and this time, like, I wanted that back. I wanted to feel. I wanted to stop cutting because I wanted to get my feelings back, and it was all about me. So this time, like, I'm quitting for myself, and that's a big deal because it's got to be for you and you have to want it. And I just wasn't quite ready before. And, but that's the thing. I didn't mess up. I'm not a bad person. It's just, a roadblock, whatever. And it's going to continue to be a struggle, but I'm going to keep trying. I'm not going to quit. And I think I'm getting some hope back, that I can change. Because that's the thing. It's like, if I can be so fortunate enough to have my OCD mostly alleviated, I don't want to waste what comes with that. So, I wanted to share that because sometimes it's hard to remember, why we make our choices. And that reevaluation is very helpful. So that's where I'm at now. And it's been a few days since I've done anything. And I threw out all my stuff again. So I feel like I can try again. So we can do it.